big part of the offense is the rushing attack, led by a local guy, by the Karns native, DeSean Bishop. Let's bring back Mike Keith into the conversation. This is a really good kid. He's got a great attitude. I spent some time with him this summer. I was very impressed with him, but you got a chance to speak with him this week.
I sure did, Brittany, and right now he is red hot. His last 30 carries, he's averaging 10 yards a carry, and has scored 4 touchdowns. And the touchdown run, the long one that he made in the third quarter at Alabama last week, was something special with a couple of cuts. This is a young man right now who's brimming with confidence. Hard to believe this former walk-on is now the next Tennessee back, potentially at least, in line to be a 1,000-yard rusher.
Are going well for you lately in terms of productivity. Your last 30 carries, you're averaging 10 yards a carry and 4 touchdowns. Running backs get hot, just like a basketball player gets hot or a baseball player or people in other sports. What's going well for DeSean Bishop right now that's allowing you to be so productive?
I think it goes off to my off-the-field habits. You know, my faith is right where I wanted to be. It's been that way since the start of the season. I know that if I push that piece as I go on in my journey, that football is going to take care of itself regardless, you know, and just staying consistent in my preparation. You know, I'm the same person every day that I step into this building. Every day I wake up, you know, every day I do is consistent, and it shows. Like, the more consistent you are, the more productive you're going to be. And guys, he's worked through me in these last this whole season. You know, I feel like I played a pretty good season with the carries I am receiving. So I'm just grateful that I'm being who I am and being who he's made me to be.
When you're running the football, whether it be at Karns or at Tennessee, what do you see? Or do you see anything? Do you just react? I'm always interested to hear how running backs process the carry. Can you describe it?
Realistically, like, my vision is like unreal. You know, a lot of people are like amazed that I see the cuts I do. Sometimes I'm able to see the cut, but even before it happens, you know, I know where guys are going to be, and that's just from me studying the game. You know, just taking the mental reps, being focused, and just seeing stuff before it even happens. It's kind of a feel thing, you know. Once you find your feel in the game, once you know the game, it's easier to know where to be and know where to make the cuts and honestly react to what you see.
You were walk-on. And obviously that gives you motivation. But I don't get the sense in you that your whole football career is motivated by this giant chip on your shoulder. Is that fair?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it did suck walking on here at the beginning weeks. You know, especially what I did in high school, I thought was way better than what I was getting. You know, God's plans are always different. You know, I realized that me being a walk-on wasn't just for me. You know, it was an example for my community, you know, like just perseverance, you know, and from just where I come from, you know, and like even with the scholarship now, like nothing's changed, you know, I'm still the same dude. Like I said, like I'm the same dude every time I wake up, you know, and I have something to prove, not towards like anyone, like towards in this building, but to my Lord and Savior, you know, because I give all the glory to him day in and day out, and I can't waste the God-given ability that he's given me. So I know that I got a lot of people that look up to me and, rooting for me and want me to succeed. And, you know, if I don't live up to what they live up to, like what I know I can do, like I'm letting a lot of people down. You know, I'm letting a lot of people. I'm informing a lot of people know they can do the same thing I can do, because it's not about where you start; it's about how you finish. You know, and a lot of people, there's a lot of stuff that happens to people in this world that it's honestly out of controllable. You know, so you can only control what you can do. It's all about how you respond to what happens to you. I really think that's what my journey has been about, you know, and it hasn't got easier. I just got stronger, you know, and it shows.
Can you go anywhere in Knoxville without somebody recognizing you now?
I mean, it's getting a lot tougher now, you know. The city, I mean, even when I was a walk-on, you know, there's still some people that even kept up with me to this day, you know, and I'm very grateful for them. I'm very grateful that I'm doing what I'm doing in my city, you know, and it's a blessing because not a lot of kids from here get to do this opportunity I have. So I'm very grateful. I'm blessed that God chose me to represent my city the way I do.
He's getting almost as recognizable as Heath Schuler, which leads us to our JTech question. Make it right here. Visit jtechjobs.com. JTech Jobs All right, my J-Tech question for you, famous Heath Schuler. Career high carries to this point for DeSean Bishop is 16. Are we going to break that tonight? Are we going to get to 20? Is he on his way to being the feature back?
Well, first of all, I've become even a bigger fan now after listening to that interview. I mean, what a quality player. Saying all the right things, very articulate, give a great interview. I'm a big fan. Even he moved up in my on my depth chart and players that I love. But yes, Mike, I think it's time to give him the ball. We've kind of given that opportunity all year long. We've had 3 running backs. We're going to have a featured back. He's proven himself. He's been productive. I mean, you talked about it. I mean, averaging almost 10 yards a carry since the fourth quarter of the Mississippi State game. Let's hand him the ball. He should get 20, 25 tonight.
Mike agrees. By the way,
That
every
sounds good
time
to me.
I've seen Mike Keith out in public too, he can't go too far without people stopping him
Oh,
for pictures
yeah, he's talking
too.
about being famous. You are the most famous
stop.
person in Knoxville now, Mike.
Stop.
You are the most famous person in Knoxville.
Stop.
John
Please